So here we are at the end of the school nightmare segment. I did a couple of runs of this just to experiment. I tried one run where I didn't save any of the paparazzi photos, and I tried another run where I tried to recreate what happened on my test run file, where I saved two of the photos but did not save the third. However, in both cases it let me through, so I'm still at a loss as to what happened on the test run. I guess the game bugged out in just a really weirdly specific way. With that, we do have one message that did change. Most of the messages here in the school were exactly the same, which leads me to believe that either the messages in the school area are not really decided by your friendliness rating, or in the main playthrough, this is where I had done something that the game interpreted as less than friendly, but I'm not sure what it would have been. But anyway, the one different message was actually one of the paparazzi messages, the one taken through the classroom window. "You've got to see this. Caught in the act. Look who's getting extra credit." The original message said something about this was how she got her A, so it's the same flavor, just written a bit differently. I'm not sure if the photo is any different either. But anyway, that was the only message that was any different. So, time to meet up with Michelle again.
Harry? I was about to head off. I thought I ought to wait a little longer.
Thanks.
You okay? Any luck with the phone?
They didn't make any sense. I need to go there.
The Simmons Street address? That's the other side of town.
You got a car?
I was planning on getting a ride with John. There's my boss's SUV. Yeah, I'm looking after it while she's on vacation. It's at the club where I work, not far from here. I could give you a lift.
That would be great. Lead the way. I should give you my jacket.
I'm okay. You keep it.
It's cold.
You had a car accident. I can't take your coat.
Well, if you want it, just ask.
I'll holler.
I hope Cheryl isn't out in this weather.
I'm sure she's waiting for you at home, Harry.
Wish I could be so sure. When's the snow supposed to stop?
If I'd seen the forecast, I wouldn't be here. I'd be watching TV from under my comforter. A big bowl of champorado.
A plate of churros?
You know churros?
I make the best you'll ever taste.
I'll take your word for it.
So, some different flavor to the conversation here. Slowly working our way toward the Balkan.
It's not far now. The Balkan is the hottest nightclub in town.
Never heard of it.
Really? It's pretty popular.
You work there, right? What do you do?
I sing. Sometimes I mix drinks. It's a temporary thing while John and I sort things out. He's staying in Massachusetts. He's a lawyer. We need to decide if I'm going to move out there with him.
You want to go to Massachusetts?
Yeah. Well, not Massachusetts so much, but I want to be with John.
And John?
He wants it too. It's just hard. We've been together for 5 years, but we never lived together. Now we're out in the world, living our lives.
John's a lucky guy. He's probably just lousy at showing it. I know lawyers. They're not so touchy-feely.
Oh, John's not like that. Back in school, he was very passionate.
They say absence makes the heart grow fonder.
You believe that?
Absolutely.
So, some bits of the conversation we've had before.
Can I see some ID? Over 21s only.
Sorry, mine was taken by a cop.
Really? How come?
I'm not sure she trusts me.
Well, I'll let you in just this once, but first sign of trouble. The Balkan.
Last time I was in a nightclub was for my...
I need to answer this. The keys are in my room upstairs. Run up and grab them. John, where have you been? I guess I can let you off the hook then. But you're gonna have to make it up to me. Uh-huh.
So, notably, the Balkan looks a bit different from last time we were here. We'll go ahead and continue on. Because this area is pretty quick and it launches us into more conversations right away. But yeah, definitely a different style to things. Okay, the message from Dahlia is the same. She's bored. So we're gonna go in here again. Time to look for the keys. And honestly, since we're being a jerk, I kinda wonder if you can eat the cookies. Let's find out.
Don't go stealing my cookies.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Oh, nobody. Just some guy I met.
Ah, you can't. You can look at the cookies, but you cannot touch. That's unfortunate. Look like tasty cookies, too. Gonna try looking somewhere else as the third location. Just to prove this point. And there's the keys. So, back downstairs with us. And we're gonna have to figure out how to not stare at Michelle while also not staring at booze.
I got the keys.
I just need to finish my drink. Take a seat.
It's a minefield of booze.
Need something to warm me up in this weather.
Things go okay with John?
Yeah, he's gonna come meet me here once I've dropped you off. This weather, such a pain. Oh, I should have offered you a drink.
No, it's fine. I'm confused enough as it is. I just want to get going, put today behind me.
Hey, everything's gonna be fine, you know? We'll be there soon, and then you can see your wife and daughter and...
Wife?
You're married, aren't you? You're wearing a ring. You okay?
No, I'm a bit lightheaded. Gotta go clear my head.
So of course when we get out of here we're going to be swapped over to Dalia. We know she's gonna look the same, but I'll be interested to see if she acts any differently.
Michelle?
Who the hell is Michelle? Just practicing my signature. We ready to go?
Where's Michelle?
Funny. Come on, let's get going. I'm going to drive. You, Mr. Harry, are way over the limit.
Stop. This is out of control. I came in here with a girl called Michelle. She was going to drive me to Simmons Street. Who are you?
Are you on something? I'm Dahlia. Hottest piece of ass you'll
Okay,
ever see in
same
this
conversation
town.
so far.
You are Harry Mason. Generally, a fun guy to be with. What are you wearing these
Maybe we'll
for?
get something different in the van.
Stop being a dick and let's get going. We'll get to Simmons Street and see Cheryl.
Cheryl?
Your daughter? Oh, come on, you're not that wasted. That's why we're in this lousy club. To get the SUV so we can drive up to Simmons Street.
That's right, but...
It's just... no more craziness. You're freaking me out.
And drive time. Do not stare directly at the Dahlia.
Nobody out to play? I thought people liked the snow. Signals are down. We make a pretty sorry pair, huh?
What?
We're always so wasted. I'm pretty and you're vacant. You think we like each other if we ever met sober?
I am sober.
That would explain you weirding me out. I don't think I am.
You're not getting it. I don't know who you are. Maybe it was the car accident. I don't know. But you're acting like we know each other, and I've never seen you before in my life.
Seriously? You are screwed up.
It's scary. I feel like I remember everything. But there's you, my daughter, and things that don't fit. And I think I'm seeing things.
Do you like what you see?
Sorry?
If I'm a stranger to you, what kind? You think I'm hot?
You're young.
Oh boy, Harry. You're really messed up.
So some different interactions there, that's cool.
Shit, the bridge is up.
What can we do?
Run up to the control room. See if you can get it moving.
Okay.
Look, don't flip out on me. No forgetting what you're doing and wandering off.
Hey, I got it.
I'll be waiting. Jesus.
So this is an area where there's a lot of conversation, so we'll just go ahead and continue on our way here.
Let's go.
Level with me, Harry. This a joke. You putting me on?
No, I told you.
Because if you got a problem with me, but you're too chicken shit to come out and say it, it's low. It's pathetic. Have some self-respect.
I'm not making this up. I'm not. Just drive.
Okay. No, it's not okay. I think you're full of shit.
Dahlia, listen.
I'm not gonna sit here and have you screw around with me. I don't need the hassle.
Dahlia!
So some different bits of conversation there, but time for things to freeze over. Any particular reason I can't zoom in? Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong button. That would explain it.
Oh, God.
So yeah, nothing different there. The escape sequence was exactly the same.
Nasty, but inevitable. Everyone is going to die, even if we like to pretend otherwise. You could die tonight, in your sleep. Why doesn't that terrify you? How would you like to die? No, wait, let me guess. You'd want to die surrounded by family. It's academic, really, as we're only truly conscious.
So again, he's going by our secondary trait at this point, because we're still working on unfriendliness mainly.
There 1 minute, then Game time. There are 7 pictures of people on the table. Your job is to tell me who is dead and who is merely sleeping. Divide them up. Left, dead. Right, sleeping.
So we want to come across as pessimistic here, but if we put them all over on the dead side, that's going to count as fake index. So they're only going to be mostly dead. This is the one that most looks like somebody just restfully sleeping to me, so you're fine. Everybody else? Dead. 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 And dead.
Done? It's just an exercise. Doesn't matter if you were right or wrong. In reality, they were all sleeping. Okay, let's get back to it.
So again, the patented Dr. K fake-out.
Who's Dahlia?
A girl. The car went into the river. She drowned.
Another crash? This is a different girl?
You must have seen the bridge. We went right off the side.
Harry, the bridge has been closed since the storm started. You swam. You could have died of hypothermia.
My clothes.
You were soaked to the skin. I grabbed what I could find here. We need to talk. When I was at the station, I pulled the file on Harry Mason.
So?
So I didn't get the change of clothes here I was actually going for. We got the tan coat with the hood. So at the very least, we do know that unfriendliness is still something that the game thinks we're going for. Which, in the long run, that's a good thing. But anyway, gonna cut the footage here, back when there's something new to show off.